Good evening and welcome to the Divine Healing Valley Wednesday meeting group, Spirituality and Healing group. I welcome all of you to this session. And to start with, I welcome our guest, Mr. Reddy today, who is from Karnataka. And I will request all the participants who have been attending regularly, if you want to share something from the last sessions that we have been attending, anything that you want to share from your life, क्या benefits मिले हैं आपको. So if you want to share something, please feel free to do that. And then we will recap a little bit of the last session and then move on with the session today. So everybody saw my post today in the group. जो group में है सबने post देखा होगा. आज का agenda सबको मालूम होगा. Yes? Yeah. So anybody who wants to share, let's do a quick recap last week का, then we move on. So welcome Anita ji, welcome Neeta ji. Yes. And Sukhvinder ji. तो जितने गेस्ट पहली बार आए थे, so they would have definitely felt some difference in their life. So let me ask them to share something from their life. पिछले एक हफ्ता कैसा रहा जिन्होंने पहला सेशन अटेंड किया था? तो सिल्विया जी, सुखविंदर जी, अगर आपने अटेंड किया और आपको कुछ अच्छा लगा तो यू कैन शेयर दैट.
सर मुझे एक चीज का काफी बेनिफिट हुआ है, जो मतलब कि रात को सोने से पहले सबको फॉरगिव करना और बोलना आज मेरा लास्ट डे है, और मॉर्निंग में उठ के बोलना कि टुडे इज माय फर्स्ट डे ऑफ माय लाइफ. इससे मुझे काफी मतलब पॉजिटिविटी, और सेकेंड डे उठ के मतलब कि ऐसा किसी के लिए कोई ग्रजेस कुछ भी नहीं, इससे मुझे काफी बेनिफिट हुआ है.
वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड. बहुत बढ़िया सुखविंदर जी, बहुत बढ़िया पॉइंट आपने लिया है. एंड आई वांटेड टू आस्क दिस फ्रॉम एवरीबॉडी आल्सो. हाँ, तो बहुत बढ़िया. लेट्स हैव अ राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज फॉर सुखविंदर जी, हु केम फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम लास्ट सेशन में, और उन्होंने ये बड़ी जल्दी पकड़ लिया. और ये हमारा एक तरीके से होमवर्क भी था. हाँ, कितने लोगों ने किया? एवरीबॉडी वाज सपोज्ड टू डू दैट फॉर द लास्ट वीक. हमको ये बोलना था कि रात को सोते समय सबको माफ करना है. वी हैव टू फॉरगिव एवरीबॉडी इन आवर लाइफ एंड से टुडे इज द लास्ट डे ऑफ माय लाइफ एंड आई एम हैप्पी even if it is the last day of my life. So I forgive everybody, I love everybody, and then you go to sleep peacefully. Right? And when you get up in the morning, yeah.
Start with thank you.
I didn't understand. कौन बोल रहे हैं? सुमन जी बोल रही है? नहीं, कोई कुछ बोल रहे हैं. कौन बोल रहे थे? Okay, never mind. So in the morning, when you start the day by saying that today is the first day of the rest of my life. So let me start and create some magic in my life. और फिर आप जो भी लाइफ में करेंगे, जैसे अभी सुखविंदर जी ने शेयर किया, you will be so light, आपका माइंड बिल्कुल शांत होगा, आप खुश रहेंगे, and you will be happy for no reason. I keep saying this, and this is very very important. सुबह सुबह उठे हो and there is nothing to worry about, you should be very happy, right? You're thinking of divine, you're connected with the divine, you should be very happy getting up in the morning. But that is not how 95% of the population on this planet Earth get up. They get up with a very sad, sullen face, full of tensions and troubles, and they get up as if there is a big burden on their head. तो ज्यादातर लोग वैसे जीते हैं, तो हमको थोड़ा सा अलग जीना. So Sukhvinder ji, very good, बहुत बढ़िया. Okay, anybody else who would like to share? Sylvia ji, आप कुछ शेयर करना चाहेंगे? How was the last week? Any changes in life? Anything that you experienced?
Last week was good. I also followed morning में उठ के to say this is a new day and I can create anything. और सोने से पहले I think most of the days I did forgive. But when I used to say that I forgive everybody, मेरे mind में पीछे चल रहा था मेरे बोलने से is it enough that कि मैं बोल रही हूँ और फिर सो रही हूँ. But then in my mind I was thinking, is it really a fact that I'm doing it? Am I forgiving सच में या नहीं? So that thought was coming in my mind. Otherwise,
how many of you have this experience? कुछ करते हैं शुरू और माइंड उसमें बीच में टांग अड़ा देता है. ये होता है क्या? हाँ, क्या ये पॉसिबल है? ऐसा होता है क्या? हो सकता है क्या? नहीं, ऐसा नहीं हो सकता. माइंड will always doubt the positive and will very fast believe the negative. That is the nature of the mind. तो माइंड को समझाना, you don't know what I'm doing, just keep shut. मुझे मालूम है मैं क्या कर रही हूँ, मुझे मालूम मेरे लिए क्या फायदेमंद है. So just shut up. This is a drama. माइंड का ड्रामा है ये. माइंड ने कुछ ड्रामे करने हैं, वो करेगा. So just ask the mind to shut up. and then keep doing. This is a sadhana, right? This is your sadhana. This is your spiritual journey, and it works, by the way. How do you create? Sylvia ji, अगर मैं आपसे एक सवाल पूछूं, we all know this, by the way. How do you create any result in your life? 3 लेवल पे हम क्रिएट करते हैं रिजल्ट को लाइफ में, थॉट्स, वर्ड्स एंड एक्शंस.
Action.
तो सबसे पहले जब आप ये थॉट क्रिएट कर रहे हैं, यू हैव स्टार्टेड द प्रोसेस ऑफ क्रिएशन. थॉट में क्रिएट कर दिया, वर्ड्स में क्रिएट कर दिया, अब सिर्फ एक्शन में ही तो रह गया. बट अगर थॉट और वर्ड में ही नहीं आएगा तो एक्शन में कैसे आएगा? तो माइंड को समझाना है सिर्फ, तो टांग अड़ाना बंद कर. हाँ, don't put obstacles in my path. I know what I'm doing. Thought, words, and action. I'm starting with thoughts. Now I will go to words, and then I will put that into action, and it will manifest in my life. And it's very simple. You are just asking your mind to delete all the bad memories. It's like a delete button. कंप्यूटर में कुछ फाइल्स हैं, कुछ वायरस आ गए हैं, वो फाइल्स को आप डिलीट कर रहे हो. And most of the files, by the way, get deleted at night. रात को आप सोते हो तो फाइल्स डिलीट होती हैं सपनों के फॉर्म में. So you are just helping your mind to actually clear it. But mind is adamant. Mind will not allow you to remove the negativities. Mind इतनी जल्दी नेगेटिविटी छोड़ेगा नहीं ना. उसका वजूद खत्म हो जाता है, उसकी एग्जिस्टेंस खत्म हो जाएगी माइंड की. Mind will not allow that. So it will create some drama. So it's okay, Sylvia ji. जब उसको बोल दीजिए तू शांत रहे, let me do my job, and keep doing it.
Yeah.
And when you actually experience doing this very small thing, 1 minute दिन में लगाना है सुबह, 1 minute शाम को. If you devote this 1 minute in the morning, 1 minute at night, and you are feeling happy throughout the day, you have an experience how to become happy. Forget whether it works or not. You will experience that happiness. Once you experience that happiness, just like Sukhwinder ji said, feeling very light, feeling very happy, feeling very full of energy. What else do you want? आप लाइफ जियो ना आराम से. Analytical नहीं बनना है, लाइफ को जीना है.
Yeah.
We don't have to think about the life. We have to live life. So start living life. This will help you. Very simple exercises. Right? Great.
Right.
So let's have acknowledge everybody who shared. And I'm sure everybody will do that for the rest of their life. You can do that for 1 week. You can do that for the rest of your life. Yes? Yes or no?
Yes.
Good. So that's it. So travel light is the motto of this exercise. You can name this exercise as travel light. How do you travel light? By taking minimum luggage in your mind. That's all you are doing. Mind का luggage आप कम कर रहे हो. रात को बोलो सबको माफ कर दो, सुबह उठ के भगवान को थैंक यू बोलो और शुरू हो जाओ. Great, wonderful, very good. So let us have a quick recap of last week. Last week we were talking of, or rather the last 3 sessions. पिछले 3 sessions से हम क्या कर रहे हैं? What we have been doing in the last 3 sessions. We were talking of spiritual healing. We talked about the 7 major chakras in our energy body, which is the pranamaya kosh. And we talked about all the 7 major chakras and did a little bit of general study on these, just the knowledge part. फिर हमने, then I have to speak more in English so that Reddy sir can understand, right? So I'll stick to that. Anita ji, अगर आपको कुछ ज़्यादा अंग्रेजी दिख रही हो तो मेरे को सवाल पूछ लेना, मैं हिंदी में आ जाऊँगा. Okay? So we talked about the Mooladhar or the base chakra, which is the root chakra. तो root chakra, Mooladhar के ऊपर हमने बात करी. Then we talked about Sacral Chakra, and that is what we are carrying on the discussion today. So if a human being is living his life from the consciousness of root chakra, अगर मूलाधार के consciousness से हम अपनी जिंदगी को जी रहे हैं, तो लाइफ कैसी होगी वो हम डिस्कस कर चुके हैं. और उस पर कोई सवाल हो तो हम दोबारा से डिस्कस कर लेंगे. उसके बाद हमने देखा उससे ऊपर जो हायर चक्र है, दैट इज कॉल्ड द सेक्रल चक्र. अगर कोई ह्यूमन बीइंग की लाइफ सेक्रल चक्र से के कॉन्शियसनेस से हो रही है तो उसकी लाइफ कैसे होगी, ये हम डिस्कस कर रहे थे. तो जस्ट टू डू ए क्विक रिकैप, अगर कोई रूट चक्र पे है, इफ समबडी इज ऑपरेटिंग फ्रॉम रूट चक्र, ही विल बी ऑपरेटिंग फ्रॉम वन वर्ड, व्हिच इज दैट. अनिता जी, क्या वर्ड होगा? व्हाट इज दैट वर्ड? If he is living his life from root chakra or Mooladhar, then his life will be full of
fear.
Fear, because it is survival issues. Root chakra stands for survival, sheer physical survival. So there will be a lot of situations where we will be struggling to survive. Basic needs, we all know that: food, clothing, shelter, and you can add sleep and sex with it. Yeah. So these are basically the 5 requirements of a human being. If you are doing only this, you are operating primarily from root chakra. So root chakra, one word is survival. So if you have survival issues in life, if your life situations call you into situations where you are running around hospitals, you're running around police station, you're running around court cases, then you can easily see that your life is based on survival. There's a lot of fighting going on in your life, fighting for property, fighting with relatives, fighting with neighbors, fighting with friends, fighting with whatever. There's a lot of fights, commotions, tensions, all that is happening. And survival, life is all about surviving. अगर आपको हमेशा यही डर रहता है कि मैं जिंदा रहूंगा या नहीं, या जॉब रहेगी कि नहीं, तो सर्वाइवल इश्यूज हैं, तो ये रूट चक्र के कॉन्शियसनेस है। यहाँ तक क्लियर है सबको? ये हम डिस्कस कर चुके हैं। दिस इज रिकैप। नेक्स्ट हायर चक्र फ्रॉम देयर इज द सैक्रल चक्र, विच हमने देखा था, उसका वन वर्ड फॉर सैक्रल चक्र। सैक्रल चक्र इज द सेंटर ऑफ pleasure center. So it is a center of raga dvesh, likes and aversion, attraction and aversion, raga dvesh, that is the center. So you will be doing things which you love to do or which you like to do as per your liking. Pleasure mil raha hai, you are seeing some gain there, so you will do that. And wherever there is a pain, you will run away from that. So you are running towards pleasure and running away from pain. That is your life about. So pleasure center, sacral chakra is the pleasure center. This we saw, and we also saw it is a seat of purpose of life. पर अगर वो pleasure center है, तो आपका purpose of life will be based on the kind of pleasure you are pursuing in life. जो आपको pleasure अच्छा लगता है life में, वो आपका purpose of life बन जाएगा. And we saw somebody is interested in only accumulating wealth. Somebody is interested in only enjoying life. खाना खा रहे हैं, घूम फिर रहे हैं, so he is a foodie, he likes to eat and sleep, that's all. No higher purpose. All the higher purpose of life is centered around pleasures. Clear? It could also be a seat of, when you say pleasure, it could be all kind of attachments, addictions, addictive patterns, addictions to some habits. So we saw all this. ये सब हम डिस्कस कर चुके हैं. We have discussed in the last session how to overcome your habits, and we saw some methods of pain and gain, how you can move from a present situation to a desired situation. We saw that last time, how to overcome an addictive pattern, how to break a pattern. We saw that. To gain and pain से हम workout करके we can get freedom from our addictions and addictive patterns. What else did we see last time? Anything else anybody would like to add? When you want to create a new habit, how do you create a new habit? Breaking an old pattern. नए habit अगर बनाने हैं आपको, तो कैसे बनाओगे? How do you make a new habit?
We must increase the percentage of the desired thing more, and bring down the percentage of the negative.
Correct. So you increase the pain of the comfort zone where you are today, so that you move away from this present situation, and then you increase the gain of the desired situation. So यहाँ के pain से आप यहाँ से हट जाओगे, या that means that will inspire you to move away from this place, and the gain of the destination will attract you. So create more gain in the desired situation, and you will be moving in that direction. Correct? So present situation में you have to increase the pain, and in the desired situation you have to increase the gain. Then you move from this situation to that situation, A to Z. That is what we saw in the last session, and you break that pattern. But the old pattern will still be there, so you have to be very, very careful how to create a new neuropath. A neuropath is created by creating a new habit. 21 days plus 90 days, 111 days we say. That is why in many spiritual healing cases, I insist we do healing for 111 days. Yeah, कुछ addictive patterns होते हैं, तो 111 दिन की healing करने से वो pattern टूट जाते हैं. So we do that sometimes. Correct? So somebody is addicted to some kind of habits, you can break that patterns with 111 days of actions or healing. We do that. Yes. Anybody else who would like to share? Last week के session में, and welcome Minu ji, Leslie. and I would request all the others to switch on their video so that we can connect. Rekha ji, Baljinder ji, Nida ji, please switch on your video so that we can connect. Yes, कौन share करना चाहेंगे? And then we will add to today's agenda. आज का agenda क्या है? Further discussion of the sacral chakra. So there are many other aspects which we have to see. There are some other aspects we will see about sacral chakra. So before that, anybody who wants to share? कौन share करना चाहेंगे? Yes, Meenu ji, you want to share something?
No, sir, I just wanted to ask you, sacral is mainly related to relationships.
It is actually the pleasure center, and relationships are the source of, you can say, enjoyment or pleasure in our life. Yes. So that way, relationship is it's a chakra for all the major relationships in your life. Yes. So what is the question?
So question is that when we have relationship issues with some family members, and we feel that the chakra is blocked, and when we have very good relationship with outsiders or the people, friends and colleagues and everybody else, the whole world, except for the family, so what does that mean?
Okay, so you have actually propelled us into the topic for today, which is sacral chakra, second aspect of sacral chakra, which is relationship. Okay, so before that we get into relationship, let me just also tell you that sacral chakra is also taking care of another one word you can address attached to sacral chakra is security. Just like root chakra is about survival, sacral chakra is about security. So it is a pleasure center, but it takes care of security. Now security can be of different ways. अगर अपने body के internal body की अगर हम बात करें, तो it takes care of all the immunity system of the body, because it takes care of any foreign element which is entering into the body. The sacral chakra will take care of the security. So it is like a soldier. Okay, so it will direct all the cells in the body to fight against any outside. So आपका immunity system, आपका lymphatic system, ये सब वो govern करता है sacral chakra, along with the reproductive system. So we know sacral chakra takes care of reproductive system. उसके अलावा it will take care of the security part of it. Now when we talk of the pleasure center and the security, add kar lo. Pleasure center you can easily connect with the relationship, because in relationship, especially the romantic relationship, we are talking of the highest form of pleasure that a human being can enjoy in life. और उसमें security भी add आ जाती है. That means security is added to that. So what are we looking for? We are looking for a long-term relationship, say marriage. Correct? If it is a job, then you're looking for a secured job. So security kahan se aa rahi hai? The sense of security in life comes from the sacral chakra. So if you're looking for security, then you should understand you are stuck in the sacral chakra. And what kind of security are we looking for? मैं जिंदा हूँ यहाँ पे, वो तो रूट चक्र हो गया. मैं आगे 50 साल, 60 साल, 70 साल तक जिंदा रहूं, अब रहूंगा या नहीं रहूंगा, अगर फियर आ गया तो रूट चक्र में भी आएगा, सैक्रल में भी आ जाएगा. सिक्योरिटी, क्या मैं सेफ हूँ, क्या मैं सिक्योर हूँ, क्या मेरी फैमिली सिक्योर है, क्या मेरी जॉब सिक्योर है, क्या मेरी हेल्थ सिक्योर है, क्या मेरी मैरिज सिक्योर है. You get that? So all these issues of security, whatever is cropping up in your life, is majorly determined by the sacral chakra. That is why you end up making compromises in your life. A human being will compromise on the job. Job को बचाने के लिए compromise करेगा, relationship को बचाने के लिए compromise करेगा, and he will lose part of his self-esteem, whatever. कोई victim बन के बचाने की कोशिश करता है. So all these structures you have to understand are different flavors of the combination of root chakra and sacral chakra. You can't see anything in isolation. सब कुछ connected है. So root and sacral are very, very strongly connected, especially in the form of relationships. Especially if it is a romantic kind of a relationship, husband-wife relationship, right? So you have to understand it is a combination of root chakra and sacral chakra when we talk of relationships. Now when we talk of relationships, now I'm coming to your question. आपके relationship का मतलब क्या है? How you relate to the outside world. उसके लिए सबसे पहले जरूरी है how do you relate to divine? How do you relate to yourself? So relationship are basically into three categories. रिलेशनशिप को हम 3 कैटेगरी में डाल सकते हैं. हाउ यू रिलेट विथ योरसेल्फ, अपने आप से. दैट मीन्स हाउ मच यू आर इनटू सेल्फ लव, हाउ मच यू लव योरसेल्फ, हाउ मच डू यू लव, एक्सेप्ट, फॉरगिव एंड थैंक योरसेल्फ. दैट इज योर फर्स्ट रिलेशनशिप विथ योरसेल्फ. Then your relationship with divine. And let me tell you, most of the people, most of the human beings relate with divine the way they relate with their parents. क्योंकि बचपन में इन द ग्रोइंग अप एजेस एक बच्चे के लिए डिवाइन कौन है? माँ बाप हैं. तो अगर माँ बाप अनकंडीशनल लव देंगे तो बेटे को भी लगता है, बच्चे को लगता है कि हाँ डिवाइन इज ऑल्सो अनकंडीशनल. अगर वो कंडीशनल लव देते हैं उसको लगता है भगवान भी वैसे ही होंगे, कंडीशनल लव देते हैं बिकॉज हिज पेरेंट्स आर हिज फादर एंड मदर और द डिवाइन फॉर हिम, गॉड. अगर कोई मिसिंग है, फादर इज मिसिंग, तो गॉड इज मिसिंग इन देयर लाइफ. You understand how a child will pick up the belief system? So most of the human beings, how they relate with divine is the way how they relate with their parents. And if you have some major incompletion with your parents, you have a major incompletion with your with the divine. तो आप डिवाइन के साथ भी डिस्कनेक्टेड रहेंगे. आपको अवार्ड एंड रिवॉर्ड वाला पनिशमेंट अगर मिला हुआ है तो यू विल से गॉड इज पनिशिंग बिकॉज व्हाई योर पेरेंट्स वर पनिशिंग. एंड नाउ you have to also, I've said this before also in another sessions, how you relate with your father is how you relate with all the men in your life. Some flavor of it. Either everybody is like your father or everybody is unlike your father. That means if you love your father, you will be loving most of the men in your life who have the similar kind of qualities. और जो उनके जैसे नहीं हैं, you will not love them. ये कहाँ से आ गया? It doesn't fit into my belief system. करेक्ट. तो अगर फादर के साथ कोई मेजर इनकम्प्लीशन है, यू विल सी दैट इनकम्प्लीशन हैपनिंग इन ऑल द मेजर मेन इन योर लाइफ. सेम विद मदर. इफ ए ह्यूमन बीइंग हैज इनकम्प्लीशन विद मदर, उसको वुमेन में बहुत इनकम्प्लीशन होगी. सो आपके सोर्स रिलेशनशिप कौन से हैं? आपके पेरेंट्स के. वही डिवाइन का रिलेशनशिप है, वही पेरेंट्स का रिलेशनशिप है, राइट. एंड let me tell you, if you have incompletion with your father, you may have a major issue with your boss. And this I realized from my own life. I had major issues with all the bosses in my life. Anybody in authority, I had a major issue. Why? Because I was incomplete with my father. मेरे को लगता है मेरे father गलत हैं. My father is wrong in many aspects. So what happened? All the men in my life were wrong in some aspects. Till I got my connection back with my father, perfectly fine, and I said I love you, I accept you, forgive you, thank you, whatever, and I forgive myself for blaming him for whatever. Complete हो गया connection पूरा. Now that flow of energy is there in my life. Then I could relate with all the men in my life. अब boss हो, junior हो, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. So you have to understand relationships का flow बहुत complicated है. So sacral chakra can really put your life into a toss. How you relate with the divine, how you relate with yourself, how you relate with your parents, and then comes how you relate with people around you. थोड़ा सा एनालाइज करोगे, आपको दिख जाएगा why some relationship you are enjoying good freedom and why in some relationship you are being very miserable. Correct? थोड़ी सी इंट्रोस्पेक्शन करिए, मीनू जी मिल जाएगा. So did I answer you?
Yes, sir, very well.
Thank you. So and this is for everybody. Sacral chakra is the life of you, is running your life because आपकी life relationships के अलावा कुछ है ही नहीं. आप कहीं भी जाते हो, you're relating to people now. घर में जाओगे तो फैमिली मेंबर्स हैं, बाहर पड़ोसी हैं, फ्रेंड्स, कलीग्स, बिजनेस एसोसिएट्स, क्लाइंट्स, कस्टमर्स, स्टूडेंट्स, टीचर्स, हर जगह तो लोग हैं. एंड हाउ यू रिलेट विद देम, इट्स ऑल बीइंग ऑपरेटेड फ्रॉम द सैक्रल चक्र. कोई आपको somebody you like somebody and somebody you hate somebody, or rather you run away from somebody. Everything is being governed by the sacral chakra. So relationships are very, very important. And this is coming from where? Two qualities of the sacral chakra. Pleasure center, yani ki attraction aversion, gain pain, and second is security. How secure or how comfortable I am with this person, that will show how good that relationship will be. एंड ऑफ कोर्स एज अ सोल वी नो वी हैव कार्मिक रिलेशनशिप विद एवरीबॉडी. हर सोल के साथ हमारा एक कार्मिक रिलेशनशिप है. आप पिछले बैकलॉग से चले आ रहे हो ना, बहुत सालों से, बहुत जन्मों से आप चले आ रहे हो, तो आपका कोई कार्मिक अकाउंट है उनके साथ. एक तो वो है, और दूसरा आपके संस्कार कौन से एक्टिव हैं, उन दोनों के बेसिस पे आपकी रिलेशनशिप किसी के साथ चलेगी. ओके, सो आई हैव गिवन यू सम पॉइंट्स टू थिंक. एनीबॉडी हु वांट्स टू शेयर व्हाट इज ओपनिंग अप इन योर लाइफ? क्या खुल के आ रहा है, कोई शेयर करना चाहेंगे?
सर एक क्वेश्चन है.
हाँ जी.
संस्कार की बात कर रहे हैं आप, तो वो संस्कार मुझे समझा नहीं.
ओके, सो ओके, एनीबॉडी एल्स हु हैज एनी क्वेश्चन related to this same topic? I will come to you, मीनू जी. संस्कार को एक्सप्लेन करता हूँ अभी मैं, लेकिन उससे पहले let me ask somebody else. Anybody else?
Sir, what is awakening of this chakra?
It is not awakening. It is the flow of energy through the chakra. Okay. So what is keeping you alive? The prana shakti, right? When you breathe, the pranamaya kosh is filled with an energy which is coming through the prana shakti. This prana shakti goes through 7 major chakras. Minor chakras bahut hain. There are many minor chakras, but we talk of 7 major chakras. Now, if these chakras are blocked or they are open, right now you can consider that way. So if the energy is free flowing, that will happen only when the chakras are open. And if the chakras are blocked, and how they get blocked? Due to mental, emotional, and karmic blocks. Negative thoughts, negative emotions, negative actions that you have done in this life or past life, they will create a block in your chakras. These blocks will create the situations in your life. Okay?
Yes.
So these are the, you can say, the karmic relationships that you will be having with other people. Every soul has a karmic relationship with another soul. Like you have a karmic relationship with your parents, with your wife, with your children, with your friends, with your colleagues. You have a karmic relationship with each one of them. Right?
Yes.
Now, which sanskars, now coming to Meenuji's question, which sanskars are active means उस समय आप कौन से गुणों से प्रभावित हो? तमोगुण है, रजोगुण है, या सतोगुण है? सारे संस्कार आपके, सारे ये जो भी गुण हैं, ये सारे आपके चित्त में हैं. Everything is there in your चित्त. They are there in the seed form. Which one is active? Which one are you? Like it's like saying that, अगर मैं आपको comparison दूं, there are 5,000 songs in my computer. Okay, playlist में मेरे 500 songs हैं या 5,000 songs हैं. I listen to only 10 of them every day. So which are the active songs? They are the active sanskars. So every day I am listening to Kam, Krodh, Moh, Lobh, Ahankar, Isha, Dvesh, Chal, Alas, Hat. So I am into Tamogun. Every day I am singing the songs of Tamogun. And if I compare it, it will be songs like Dost, Dost, Na Raha, Pyar, Pyar, Na Raha. So I am living a life of a tragedy king. Nobody is there in my life. No friends, no love, no relationship. Nothing is happening in my life. Correct? Because I am singing the same song. I am a failure, I am a loser, I am rejected, nobody loves me, I am not worthy. ये गाना गाए जा रहा हूँ. लाइफ ऐसे ही बन रही है मेरी. अब मैंने संस्कार अगर चेंज करने हैं, मेरे को नए गाने गाने पड़ेंगे ना, नए प्लेलिस्ट में गाने लाने पड़ेंगे मुझे. So what I am singing? I am a loveful soul, I am a peaceful soul, I am a powerful soul, I am a pure soul, I am a divine soul, I am a happy soul, I am a blissful soul, I am a wise soul, I am a fearless soul. These are the only songs I know now.
Yes.
So these are the sanskars which will get activated. And my life will be run by these songs which I am playing. So my life will be full of blossoming, full of love, full of power, full of those people who love me. फिर मैं कहूँगा, कौन सा गाना गाऊंगा नीता जी फिर मैं? ये दोस्ती हम नहीं तोड़ेंगे. So it is a Jai Viru song name. So you can understand the kind of life that you are living because of the songs that you are playing. That means which sanskars are you playing? So that is what I meant by sanskars. So Meenu ji, clear?
Yes.
तो आप कौन से संस्कार प्ले कर रहे हैं, ये आपकी चॉइस है. तो आपके चॉइस ऑफ संस्कार से और आपकी जो कार्मिक इक्वेशन है सामने वाले के साथ, उस हिसाब से आपको लाइफ का एक्सपीरियंस आएगा और वो फिर चित्त में चला जाएगा। जो संस्कार आप गाने गाओगे वो रिकॉर्ड और तेज हो जाएगा, अगली बार वो अपने आप बजने शुरू हो जाएगा।
So does this sanskar break the karmic account, or how does it affect the karmic account?
Karmic account will get aggravated or improve based on your sanskars. Suppose my anger or my sanskar is of anger. Okay, my equation with my boss or with my partner is said at say 50-50, न्यूट्रल में है, ना प्यार है ना राग है ना द्वेष है, बराबर में चलते हैं। ठीक है, मेरा संस्कार एक्टिव है एंगर का, मैं एंग्री होके बात कर रहा हूँ, रिलेशनशिप क्या होगी, किस तरफ जाएगी? इट विल गो डाउन, करेक्ट, नीचे जाएगी 40 पे गया और एंगर का संस्कार और बढ़ गया, मेरे एंगर के संस्कार से उसका एंगर का संस्कार भी बढ़ गया, या हर्ट का एंगर बढ़ेगा, एंगर का एंगर होगा तब तो वार हो जाएगी शुरू। लेट्स नॉट पुट इट लाइक वार लाइक सिचुएशन। एंगर से क्या होगा, हर्ट, ही विल फील मोर हर्ट, और उसके हर्ट के कारण क्या होगा, नेगेटिविटी, वो भी मेरे को नेगेटिव एनर्जी भेज रहा है, मैं भी उसे नेगेटिव एनर्जी भेज रहा हूँ, मेरा फेयर का संस्कार और स्ट्रांग हो जाएगा। So my sanskar of anger is getting more and more strong. Relationship is going for a toss, and the relationship is going to go from 50 to 40 to 30 to 20, and my life experience will be the same now. I want to hit him now. I want to kill him now. मेरे को इतना गुस्सा आ रहा है, मैं रॉड लेकर उसका सर फाड़ दूंगा एक दिन. I might end up in prison. He might end up in hospital. Clear? Life की situation ऐसी बनती है. Everybody clear on this? Now suppose 50-50 पे है. I by my self transformation मैंने अपने एंगर के संस्कार को खत्म कर दिया. मैंने क्या एंगर संस्कार निकाले, लव, पीस एंड हैप्पीनेस. So I'm radiating love, peace and happiness to him. He may be neutral, but after some time what will happen? Remember the golden ball exercise? मैंने उनको गोल्डन बॉल देनी शुरू कर दी. वो ब्लैक बॉल भेज भी रहे होंगे तो थोड़े दिनों बाद वो गोल्डन बॉल वो भी भेजेंगे. अब लव, पीस एंड हैप्पीनेस एक्सपीरियंस कर रहा हूँ, एक्सप्रेस कर रहा हूँ. 50 का 60 हो जाएगा, 60 का 70 हो जाएगा. वी विल हैव अ ग्रेट रिलेशनशिप. वो बॉस हो या पार्टनर हो या जो भी हो. So your quality of life will be impacted by your sanskars and your karmic account, previous karmic account. पहले 0 पे है तो थोड़ी सी मुश्किल आएगी आपको 50 पे आने के लिए. पहले माइनस में है तो बहुत ज्यादा दिक्कत आएगी. आप देखते ही एक दूसरे का सर फोड़ोगे, फिर धीरे धीरे इंप्रूवमेंट आएगी, राइट. पर न्यूट्रल में आने के लिए आपको 50-50 पे आना पड़ेगा. फिर धीरे धीरे आप उसको 100 पॉजिटिव 100 तक ले जा सकते हो, या उल्टे कर्म करके आप उसको 0-100 पे लेके आ जाओ. It will all depend on your karmas, and karmas are a function of your sanskars and your karmic account. So I hope I am making myself clear. Yeah, let's have some sharings. Yes, Leslie, go ahead.
Sir, in a situation where parents wants their children to go in a proper way, and at that time they may have to show anger. In what way that anger is calculated?
Anger, if it is detrimental to the relationship, if the anger, if I said, as I said, if you're showing anger and if the relationship is deteriorating, then it is not worth it.
Okay.
Okay. You can pretend to be angry to put some corrective, to bring them on the corrective path, but that too up to a certain age. Yes. Where discipline is important. Okay. Where discipline is important. Suppose your child has to go to school at 8 o'clock and he's sleeping, he wants to sleep till 10 o'clock. Not acceptable, right? So you will have to tell him that. Not acceptable. Their anger is sometimes justified. Correct? If he's not aware of what he's doing, if he's a small kid, he's not aware of what he's doing, he wants to jump out of the balcony, then you will have to stop him. Even if you have to show your anger. You don't do that. A small child climbing the grills of a balcony of a 10th floor, he is in risk of hurting himself. But then you have to see, when you say to bring them into proper actions, proper as per whom? You think that is proper for you, yes, or him. If he is an adult of 20 years or 30 years, and if you are 60, he is independent enough to decide what is proper for him. Correct? So it depends. When you say my child, first of all, your child is not your possession. Parents have to understand children are not their possession. And if they want to correct their children, they have to first connect with the children. Parenting is a big, big topic. We can't cover it here, but
Okay.
I think these 2 points should be good enough for you.
Okay.
Yeah. First, connect with the soul. If he is your child, that doesn't make you very wise. Just because you were born to him 20 years or 30 years before, that doesn't make you very wise. You are still learning. You are one soul, he is also another soul. First, connect to him as a soul to soul, contribute to his life, connect it to him, and then show him a path. And if you want to change his behavior, start behaving the same way. If you watch TV 5 hours and then you say, don't watch TV, he's saying, he's going to say, rubbish. You are watching it for 5 hours. I will also watch it for 6 hours. So if you want to tell him to stop watching TV, you will have to stop watching TV. Just giving some examples offhand. आप
Yes.
टीवी देखना बंद करो और फिर बोलो बेटा टीवी नहीं देखते. मेक सेंस. आप वीडियो गेम खेले जा रहे हो उसे बोलते वीडियो गेम नहीं खेलते, कहते हैं भाड़ भैया आप तो खेलते रहते हो, वो तो बोल भी देगा. So never do something wrong in front of children and then expect them to do the right. They will say, "Ha, dad does it. It's cool. I will also do it. In fact, I will do it better than him." Right? So you have to understand, parenting is tough. You have to lead by example. So, ready, sir? Did I answer you?
Yes, sir. Very correct.
Thank you. Yes, Leslie, you wanted to share something. Then I'm coming to you, Sumanji.
Yeah, the part where you talked about our parents, however we relate with our parents is exactly how we relate with the whole world. That definitely was clear for me, because I had like trust issues with my father. So any men I used to get in touch with, especially people who I was connected professionally, I always had trust issue. मुझे हमेशा लगता था ये मुझे धोखा दे देंगे, ये अपनी word पूरी नहीं करेंगे. And the moment the whole relationship with my father turned and I was in major acknowledgement for whatever he did, suddenly all that trust issue and the fear went away completely. Then regarding my mother, I was always thinking that, from child that my mother didn't love me. And so any woman used to walk in my life, I used to always constantly question their love for me. And the moment that went away today, I don't need from anyone the love, because now I'm feeling very complete with my mother and I acknowledge her for all the love that she gave me. And so the issue regarding whether I need love is completely gone out. And so these were the things that I wanted to share regarding the incompletions with the parents. Now my question comes is, what I read. So this is not my experience. So what I read regarding the chakras healings is that they need to be in a balance. If supposedly I have a negative attitude or negative thinking, definitely I'm creating blockages in my chakras. But when I turn towards the positive side, if I even go overboard with the positivity, it again creates imbalance. So am I correct there?
Yeah. So are you through, or you want to share anything more?
I think more or less I'm through, and I think you got the question.
I got the question. Perfect. So let me first acknowledge you for that wonderful sharing that you did. But that was very, very personal and very important for people to actually understand what I said. So your sharing was really, really good for that. And now coming to the question, when you say a chakra is blocked, so what you have said is absolutely right. इसमें दो चीजें होती हैं. Either it is कैसे बोलूँगा? It can be either. See, it has to be in balance. If it goes this way, it is problem. If it goes this way, it is problem. It's just like saying, how do you make a food on a gas? कम आंच पे होगा तो खाना पकेगा ही नहीं ना. If the gas is on a low flame, the food will not get cooked. And if it is on a very high flame, what will happen? It will get burned. Both ways, it is going to be detrimental, right? So when the chakras are not open, that is a problem. It is completely open, then it is a problem. So it has to be in balance. Everything has to be in balance. So that is when the chakra energy has to be managed with the breath. That is why it is maintained by the Prana Shakti. It is not allowed in your conscious control. Prana Shakti determines the way how the chakras are going to behave. So how do you breathe? You breathe in and you breathe out. Always in a balance. हमेशा एक बैलेंस में जाता है. जहां पे आप देखोगे मेंटल ब्लॉक्स, इमोशनल ब्लॉक्स, कार्मिक ब्लॉक्स बन रहे हैं, योर ब्रीदिंग इज चेंज्ड. गुस्से में देखा अपना ब्रीदिंग कैसा होता है? मार दूंगा. अब आप देखो आपकी ब्रीदिंग कैसी हो रही है. So that is going to create blocks. So Prana Shakti, if it is normal, it will clear all the blocks. Chakras will be fine, but it doesn't work that. We are trained, or we have made ourselves an expert in creating blocks in our chakras and ruining our life. Conscious mind में, free will में हमने इतनी ज़्यादा toxins और poisons भर दिए हैं. Every day we think of emotions of fear, anger, hatred, envy, doubt, embarrassment, shame, guilt, greed, hurt, blame. Your emotions are blocking your chakras. Your breathing cannot dissolve these. And that is why all the diseases are coming in your body. So balance में होना जरूरी है, right? Now coming to the point, how do you create that balance? So when we talk in the Healers program, I will explain to you much better. When we do that, we are doing that in balance. If you remember, the way we are doing the healing, we are doing it in very, very perfect balance. And it will clear all the chakras, all the blocks, and it will bring the chakras into balance. Now, I can't explain more in this. We will talk on Sunday. But when we are healing in the Healers program, we are learning how to heal the blocks and bring the chakras into balance. So it is neither here nor there. It is in the balance. And that is the right way. That's all I can say right now. So did I answer you, Leslie?
Yeah, we can kind of, yeah. I have got the answer that balance definitely is to be there, neither here, neither there. Rest we will discuss in the Healers.
And we have already done that, but I will clarify that in the Sunday program. Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever you are doing now is in perfect balance of how to clear the box and heal the chakra. So just follow what I have said and you will be there. Yeah. Good. Okay. Anybody else who wants to share? Sumanji, you wanted to share?
Hello, sir. Nothing. I just wanted to tell on that line that when you said that whatever you expect from your children, first you have to do. So it is very correct because children never de-learn. Even if you will tell them now, then they are so fast in observing things, they repeat the same thing. It so happened that my daughter must have seen me watching television sometime. So when I told her don't do that, so she said, no, you were doing that. What I did is I removed the television only. I said, I don't want to see. You do whatever I won't see now. So
I still remember when in our school days, that time there was only Doordarshan, by the way. But even for that, Doordarshan, one day Wednesday program and one day Chitrar was there on Wednesday and Sunday was a movie. Later on they started Saturday was an old movie. Yeah? So that was the only thing that we had. But I remember during the exam days, my parents said, no watching TV. किसी के घर भी चले जाते थे. Didn't bother. कौन है वो? It didn't matter. We used to play outside. टाइम हो गया वेडनेसडे, चित्रार का टाइम हो गया, सारे भाग जाते थे एक घर में. जिनके घर में टीवी चल रहा हो उसके घर में जाके बैठ जाते थे, टीवी से क्या आ जाते थे. We didn't even bother किसके घर में जाके देख रहे. So that time we were told कि no, for exam sake you are going to study, no going out for no. कोई टीवी नहीं देखेगा. तो ब्लॉक में सारे लोग मिलके डिसाइड कर लेते थे कि टीवी नहीं चलेगा. So children could go to any home for TV. So they had no option but to come back and study after that. So, but yes, children will always follow what the elders are doing. That is the way it is, right? Okay, good. Anybody else who wants to share something? And thank you, Sumanji, for sharing that. और कोई शेयर करना चाहेंगे, कोई सवाल पूछना चाहेंगे? Welcome and welcome, Sanjeev. I know you got stuck somewhere today, so that's fine. Right. Anybody else who has any question? जिसने यार शेयर नहीं किया?
Sir, as far as
हाँ जी. Yeah. Good.
Children are concerned. We can do good things at home, but when they go outside, they will see all other activities done by other people. does it have any effect on them?
Definitely, society mind will definitely have an effect. But let me invite here Sanjeev. He is an expert in parenting. He is an expert in parenting coach. In his presence, I will not venture into his topic. That is his favorite topic. So Sanjeev, that is a background just to give you. We were talking of how children pick up the habits or actions from their parents, and how to actually do the correct parenting. That was the topic Reddy sir is asking. So if you can throw some light on that, and gives you some opportunity to share. Yeah.
Thank you, Shashi and Reddy ji. Thank you for this question. And first of all, I'm sorry, got stuck, so nahi pahunch paya, Shashi. But you know, this parenting subject to mere dil ke bilkul paas hota hai har moment mein. So Reddy ji, one very clear thing: children, whatever they learn from outside society, they will not adopt unless and until they have any fear from their parents.
Okay.
So what, for example, I'll take an example. I was a small kid and I went outside to play something and I found two people fighting. वो लड़ रहे थे आपस में. Can I speak in Hindi? Is that fine?
Okay.
बिल्कुल. So वो आपस में लड़ रहे थे and लड़ते लड़ते वो आपस में गाली गलौज कर रहे थे. And उनके vocabulary में I heard a new vocabulary जो मेरी vocabulary में तब तक था ही नहीं. And मैंने vocabulary देखी और vocabulary देख के मैं घर पे आया and I asked my parents one question: इस word का मतलब क्या होता है? So जब मैंने उस word को पूछा, मैं कितना innocent mode में आया था because मुझे वो vocabulary का मतलब भी नहीं पता था. लेकिन जैसे ही मैंने घर वालों से पूछा कि इसका मतलब क्या होता है, I was scolded. तुम कहाँ जाने लगे हो आजकल? I was punished for 5 days कि तुम बाहर नहीं जाओगे. Now I understood, I learned one thing कि भैया कुछ भी हो ना, करके आ जाओ, घर वालों को मत बताओ. Society is not impacting unless and until parents are impacted. Children are so clean and clear by heart. Children को manipulate करना घर में हम सिखाते हैं. अगर बच्चों को manipulate करना नहीं सिखाएंगे, they would always come back home and they will talk to you open heart. That's what my understanding is. That's it. Thank you, Shashi.
Very good, Sanjeev. Very well said. And we must have all observed this in some form or other, in either in our childhood or we would have seen that in the family or somewhere, right? And that is absolutely bang on. So if you have the full trust, if the child has full trust in the parents and the parents are open to him, whatever he says, or if accept them and tell them the right way, they will accept it. No problem. Great. Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else who would like to share? Today we have not much gyan. Whatever gyan I had to share, I have done that. So we have some time for more sharing. Yes. So who would like to share? Anybody? Anything opening up? Anita ji, anything opening up? Sylvia ji, anything opening up? And Rekha ji, आपने भी कुछ नहीं कहा आज. तो क्या खुल के आ रहा है? कोई नए पॉइंट, कुछ नई चीजें अगर ओपन अप होके आ रही हैं, new insights.
Shashi, yeah, I just wanted to slightly confused I am. One thing जो हमने बात करी कि संस्कार के बारे में जब बात कर रहे थे कि हम जिस संस्कार को फॉलो कर रहे हैं उस समय बाय चांस एंगर को फॉलो कर रहे हैं या जो भी डिफरेंट संस्कार को, उससे हम दूसरे जने का एटीट्यूड चेंज कर सकते हैं या something of that effect. I'm not able to explain very well, but this is what I understood. So I am trying to understand one thing because this is coming from Neelu जी ने जब बात करा something about relationships हमारे खुद के फैमिली लोगों से अच्छा नहीं होते मगर दोस्तों से और बाहर के लोगों से अच्छे होते और उसको हम and then you started saying about, you mentioned about father's relationship and mother's relationship. So I'm just trying to understand that क्या हम अपने संस्कार को चेंज करने के लिए रिलेशनशिप को चेंज कर सकते हैं तो कब तक करें? टिल व्हेन इज दैट नीडेड या कैसे पता चलेगा कि हमने कर लिया या हमारा कार्मिक सिचुएशन कंप्लीट हो गया या हम यहाँ पे कंप्लीशन हो गया और थिंग्स लाइक दैट.
Okay, good, very good question. So it is always a question of how to know.
Yeah.
Where is the full stop coming? Correct. कहाँ पे हम जाके पता लगाएं कि हाँ जी रिलेशनशिप हील्ड हो गई है और कार्मिक रिलेशनशिप हमारे पूरे हो गए हैं. So you have to understand every soul is in a karmic relationship with every other soul. You cannot compare. है ना? तो आपकी रिलेशनशिप आपके फादर के साथ अलग है, मदर के साथ अलग है, ब्रदर के साथ अलग है. एवरी सोल इट इज डिफरेंट. सेम विथ योर फ्रेंड्स और नीबर्स और व्हाटएवर. नाउ एक सोल के साथ जब कोई रिलेशनशिप चल रहा है, कार्मिक रिलेशनशिप, it will be there till the kind of energy that you are feeling with them. That means अगर मान लीजिए अगर मैं किसी को याद कर रहा हूँ तो आप भी सोच सकते हैं किसी के बारे में, आप XYZ जो भी है. तो if you are thinking of Mr. X or Miss Y in your life, what is the kind of energy that you are radiating? उनका चेहरा सामने लाइए, क्या थॉट आ रहे हैं, लास्ट इंटरेक्शन क्या थी, या आपका जो भी बैलेंस है वहां पे आपको दिखेगा. एनर्जी क्या है? एनर्जी मतलब इमोशन क्या है? फेयर है, एंगर है, गुस्सा है, या लव, पीस एंड हैप्पीनेस है. अगर कार्मिक रिलेशनशिप पूरा हो चुका है, then you will be able to love, accept, forgive and thank them. Energy will be love, peace and happiness. That means in short you can visualize that you are sending a golden ball to them. आप उनको एक गोल्डन, उनके बारे में सोच रहे हो, अच्छा सोच रहे हो, आशीर्वाद दे रहे हो, दुआएं दे रहे हो, तो आप उनको एक गोल्डन बॉल भेज रहे हो. और अगर वहां से भी कंप्लीट है तो वो भी एक गोल्डन बॉल भेज रहे हैं. अब वो आपके हाथ में नहीं है क्योंकि वो आपको नहीं मालूम वो क्या भेज रहे हैं, राइट? लेकिन आपको मालूम है आप क्या भेज रहे हो. भेजते रहो. जब भी वो दिमाग में आ रहे हैं, जब तक वो इस जन्म में आपके साथ हैं, जब तक आप उनके बारे में सोच रहे हैं, वो जिंदा हो या नहीं हो उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. यू कैन डू दैट विथ योर पेरेंट्स राइट नाउ. यू कैन डू दैट विथ एनीबडी इन योर लाइफ राइट नाउ, जो हैं जो नहीं हैं, सबको सेंड एनर्जी ऑफ लव, पीस एंड हैप्पीनेस टू देम. एट सम पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम योर इक्वेशन विल गेट completed, चाहे वो साथ में हो या ना हो. I'm repeating that. And then they will also be sending you the return gift of love, peace and happiness. तो जो आप दोगे वही मिलेगा ना वापस, इस जन्म में या अगले जन्म में. So that is when the relationship is healed.
Okay. So it is not necessary that इस जन्म में वो heal हो जाए. मतलब I'm just saying it could be a possibility कि इस जन्म में भी ना heal होए.
हील तो हो जाएंगे. हीलिंग करने में दिक्कत नहीं है. Since you are in the healers program, whichever program you are doing, if you know what you are healing, keep healing. No, वो हो जाएगा. ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है इस ब्रह्मांड में जो हील नहीं हो सकता.
But दूसरे तरफ से healing शशि, but हम golden ball भेज रहे हैं, उधर से मे बी golden ball
वहां से ब्लैक बॉल आ रही होगी, कोई बात नहीं, आप भेजते रहिए. ये
उसी के बीच में गुजर भी जाए, let's say, then what is the
doesn't matter. बॉडी चली जाएगी, लाइफ रहेगी. You keep sending the golden ball. At some point of time, they will stop sending the black ball and send you the golden ball. क्यों? क्योंकि ये ब्लैक बॉल आपने ही भेजी थी, वो वापस दे रहे हैं. It is a return gift. You send them a black ball, that is why they were sending you a black ball. Now you started sending golden ball. Some point of time they will also start sending golden ball to you because वो साइकिल खत्म हो जाएगा तो यही बचेगा. So instead of thinking ये कब खत्म होगा, start sending golden ball to everybody in your life. Simplest formula. Calculation छोड़ दीजिए. कब तक? जब तक सांस चल रही है तब तक भेजो, और उसके बाद भी भेजते रहोगे. इतनी आदत पड़ जाएगी कि बॉडी के जाने के बाद भी आप यही करोगे और अगले जन्म में भी यही करोगे. संस्कार बन जाएगा. Right?
Okay.
So you can heal your past life, you can heal your present life, you can heal your future life, and you are moving forward on the spiritual journey with full speed. That is the path of self-realization. Yes.
Yes.
So that was a long answer to your one short question, but very profound. But I hope I made it clear for everybody. Yes, Tony, you want to share something? Go ahead.
Yeah. Talking about relationships, you said that one can heal anything, whether it's in the past life, whether it is in the present life, or whatever. If you keep sending golden balls and keep giving them love, peace, and happiness, and sending them blessings and everything, then how do many relationships just come to an end also? How do relationships finish off also?
Because the body will finish at some point of time.
Pardon? No. That's no. I'm not talking about that. How do many relationships land up getting broken? That's what I'm asking.
Because they don't know how to heal. You are in the healers program. You know how to heal. Keep healing. See, you are talking of what has not happened in these 50 years or 60 years of your life. My dear, you have been on a journey for more than 5,000 years. आप बहुत कांड करके आए हो. बहुत टाइम लगेगा हीलिंग के लिए. हाँ, बहुत हीलिंग करनी है अपने कर्मों की, उनके कर्मों की. So don't get impatient. Keep healing.
No, I think you still haven't gotten my question. What I am asking is that in case there are two people in a relationship, and then how is it after somebody is continuously, trying to be patient and sending blessings and healings to the person, but उसके बावजूद भी रिश्ते टूट जाते, मैं उसकी बात कर रहा हूँ.
तो रिश्ता क्यों टूट रहा है? क्योंकि पर्पस ऑफ उस रिश्ते का पर्पस क्या था? देखो ना, सोल पर्पस क्या था? एवरीबडी इन योर लाइफ इज ए टीचर. दे हैव कम हियर टू कंट्रीब्यूट टू यू एंड गेट कंट्रीब्यूटेड फ्रॉम यू. अगर वो बात खत्म हो गया है तो रिलेशनशिप निकल जाएगा ना. लाइफ में शरीर छोड़ना जरूरी नहीं है. रिलेशनशिप कैन एंड इन डिफरेंट वेज. यू कैन एंड अप इन डिवोर्स. Somebody can lose their body. These are different ways how a relationship go. Correct? जरूरी नहीं है मर के ही छूटे. कभी कभी जीते जी भी अलग हो जाते हैं. क्यों? पर्पस खत्म हो गया रिलेशनशिप का. Correct? Did I answer you now, or you are still confused?
No, I still have a question.
Okay, we will take it on one-to-one then. We will take it on one-to-one later on. Yeah.
Okay.
Because
okay,
I know your story, so I will deal that one-to-one. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yes. Anybody else who would like to share? Sanjeev, you raise your hand. You want to share something? That's fine.
I just wanted to tell Tony on a thing, Tony, whether you take it on a lighter mode or a very serious mode, कुछ रिश्ते इसलिए खत्म होते हैं कि आप नए रिश्ते बना सकते हैं. क्योंकि it's like changing a mobile phone. हम रिश्तों को रिश्ता समझते हैं, लेकिन अगर आप ध्यान से देखो तो बचपन से लेकर बड़े होने तक कितने रिश्ते खत्म करते हुए आए हैं. स्कूल के दोस्त, कॉलेज के दोस्त. तो everything is meant to be ended somewhere, whether being alive or not alive. जिसका पर्पस पूरा हुआ वो रिश्ता खत्म होगा ही होगा.
इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ ना, सोल पर्पस क्या है. देखो ना, उस रिलेशनशिप के पीछे पर्पस क्या था. करेक्ट? जैसे वो पर्पस खत्म हो जाएगा, दैट रिलेशनशिप विल गो. इट हैज सर्व्ड द पर्पस. नाउ वी विल मूव ऑन टू द न्यू. जैसे स्कूल खत्म होता है, स्कूल का पर्पस खत्म हो गया ना. कॉलेज में गए ना, तो स्कूल का सब छूट गया. कॉलेज से आगे जाओगे, पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन करोगे, तो कॉलेज का छूट गया. रिलेशनशिप का एक पर्पस होता है. पर्पस खत्म होता ही वो खत्म हो जाएगा. हर एक को शरीर छोड़ना जरूरी नहीं होता. कोई जीते जी भी छोड़ जाता. करेक्ट
सर?
ओके.
इसमें एक कार्मिक अकाउंट भी हो सकता है. अगर हमारे किसी के साथ कर्मों का लेखा जोखा खत्म हो गया है तो वो रिश्ता जीते जी भी फिनिश हो जाएगा.
बिल्कुल वही तो
मतलब
है.
हाँ,
वही बात करिए.
हाँ, वही कार्मिक अकाउंट का भी हो सकता है.
सोल का पर्पस क्या है? कार्मिक अकाउंट. हील हम कर्मास को ही कर रहे हैं ना, तो कार्मिक अकाउंट ही पूरा होगा, तभी खत्म होगा.
क्योंकि मेरा एक दो जगह ऐसे खत्म हुआ तो मेरे गुरुदेव ने कहा तेरा प्रारब्ध मैंने खत्म कर दिया उस रिश्ते के साथ, तो मैं फ्री होगी ना उन कार्मिक अकाउंट से. तो वो अब चाहे वो जीते जी हैं या नहीं है, मतलब अब मुझे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. तो ऐसे भी होता है. मतलब
बिल्कुल
जितना मैंने सीखा.
जैसे मर्जी एक्सपीरियंस कर लो, आप समझ जाओगे. आपकी लाइफ में बहुत सारी चीजें ऐसे हुई हैं, ऑलरेडी हैं. हमको दिक्कत तब होती है जब हम किसी चीज से अटैच हो जाते हैं. तो ये खत्म कैसे हो गया, नहीं होना चाहिए था. आप फंस गए. नाउ यू आर अटैच्ड. या ये खत्म क्यों नहीं हो रहा है, मैं तो चाहता हूँ ये खत्म क्यों नहीं हो रहा है. वो भी अटैचमेंट है. आप कौन होते हो डिसाइड करने वाले? आपके कर्मास अभी बाकी हैं, तब ये अटैचमेंट भी है. अटैचमेंट को हील करो ना. जब तक आप उनके बारे में सोच रहे हो और लव पीस एंड हैप्पीनेस की एनर्जी नहीं भेजोगे, आपके कार्मिक अकाउंट पूरे नहीं होंगे. कार्मिक अकाउंट पूरा होने का मतलब है, जो अभी अनीता जी ने कहा, आपके कार्मिक अकाउंट का लेखा जोखा खत्म हो गया है. देन ओनली यू विल बी फ्री. वो जो सिखाने आए हैं वो सीखो, उनको जो सिखाना है आपने उनको सिखाओ, तब बाय बाय करोगे. ठीक है? राइट. ओके. एनीबॉडी एल्स वुड लाइक टू शेयर? Okay, so we have overshot time by 4 minutes. Anybody? Last and final call. Anybody wants to share and I will give last 1 minute or 2 minutes to Sanjeev as a special guest because he came late. So 2 special minutes for Sanjeev. Anybody else who would like to share? फटाफट हैंड रेस करिए अगर शेयर करना है तो। राजाराम जी कुछ शेयर करना चाहेंगे? आई लीव इट टू यू, इफ यू आर कंफर्टेबल यू कैन शेयर। आई नो यू आर कमिंग हियर फॉर आफ्टर लॉन्ग टाइम, काफी दिनों बाद आए हैं, अगर कुछ शेयर करना चाहें।
अभी नहीं सर।
ओके,
अभी नहीं सर, बाद में करूँ।
परफेक्ट, जब भी आप चाहें आप शेयर करिए। बलजिंदर जी आप कुछ शेयर करना चाहेंगे? पूजा श्रीवास्तव जी आप कुछ शेयर करना चाहें अगर तो कर सकते हैं। एनीबॉडी हु वांट्स टू शेयर? ओके, रेखा जी एनीथिंग यू वांट टू शेयर? 1-2 लाइन में कुछ नहीं? अच्छा, ओके, सो संजीव ओवर टू यू, एनीथिंग यू वुड लाइक टू शेयर?
Thanks, Shashi. Nothing. I was late, and many of us are participating in law of attraction. And law of attraction is very, very clear कि हम लोग एक जर्नी पे चल रहे हैं जहाँ पर we are making it very clear कि कैसी लाइफ, अभी जैसे टोनी ने भी पूछा ना कि about the relationship, any aspect of life कैसे बनानी है, how to make any aspect of life in very simple manner. That is law of attraction. That is tathastu. So anyone, all of you who are into already, all of you who are already in the journey, you are there, and anybody who wants to really get into it, feel free to come on Sunday sessions. That's it.
Great, wonderful, wonderful, Sanjeev. Thank you very much. And last session was absolutely mind blowing for me. I shared with you personally also.
Yeah.
So I could see my whole life lined up, like and that was really, really empowering for me.
Thank you very much.
So that is an invitation for all of you also who have not attended so far. You can schedule that in your program and be free on Sunday. And since all of you are in the group, most of you are in the group, so you will get the link over there. Ready, sir? Before we leave, anything? What are you taking away from this session today?
Yes,
पहली बार आए हैं, क्या लेके जा रहे हैं? What are you taking away from this session?
No,
Yeah.
so I will balance both base and sacral chakras.
Okay. Good. And being in DVC, I think you are aware of the chakras. You have done the all the levels, right? Level 0, 1, 2, 3. आपने सारे programs किए हैं. I hope so, right? Ready, sir? आपसे पूछ रहा हूँ. Have you done all the programs SALDP? All the levels you have done?
I have been attending, sir.
Okay.
I have been attending to the classes.
All right. So you are aware of the chakra. So it's nothing new to you, right? But then, so yeah, good that you can heal and balance your root and the sacral chakra. Your life will be much more in control. And next week we're going to look at the solar chakra, right? Okay. And that will be the. Yes, Minuji, go ahead.
Sir, I feel we are learning too much about the problems. Let us get some solutions now.
Solutions is okay. I'll tell you the solution in the next program once we are clear about the 3 levels of the ego. Yeah, because solar and sacral and root, all these are predominantly taken care by your ego. तो ये ego को आपने कैसे पार करना है, that we will discuss, so that you are free from the impact of these, and then you will know how to actually get over the impact of these and create your fulfilled life. Yeah, so we'll take care of that. Right. Okay, point taken. Yes, so with this we come to the end of the session. Thank you very much. Enjoy a great day, enjoy a great week, and we meet again next Wednesday 9 p.m. Thank you very much. God bless.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Enjoy. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.